Salam, hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. Lisa here. So on today's video I'm gonna share with you another 5 halal restaurant here in Hong Kong that which is more on the affordable side, because the last time I share is, I think that's more like on the fancy side and on the like expensive side. So this is gonna be like more affordable. If you live here in Hong Kong and you're looking for halal food, this is like my food on a daily basis, if not every other day, because I do cook at home, but at the same time I eat out as well, because you know most of the time it's better, the food is better outside but you know I still want to cook. So yeah, so this is gonna be like 5 halal restaurant here in Hong Kong. If you want to know, just keep on watching. So the first one I guess is the most famous one in Hong Kong is the Waikiki restaurant. This is like a Chinese restaurant that serve duck and curry. I mean like lamb and muttons and like beef, chickens, all of that. So and this is quite cheap. Usually when I go there I crave for like duck because I'm not vegetarian, so I did eat, you know, all the stuff. So you serve like a simple meals like their dishes, like either you take the tarak or like the curry or the muttons, and they'll serve it with rice, and it's quite good. The portion is quite good, it's quite big, and the price is quite good, which is like for the, I think for the duck it's only like $40 for each meal, and it goes up only until to 55, I think. I put like my blog post because I already did like the review on that place, and then I'll put like the Operice shop, the Operice apps link, because if you didn't know, Operice is quite popular here in Hong Kong. You can like review, you can share menu, you can share the locations and all the stuff on there. You'll get like you know, you get, I think you get like some coins here and there, but I don't know. But yeah, that's how I found most of the halal restaurant here in Hong Kong. So the first one is Waikiki. The Waikiki is situated in Borington, just nearby here, and it's on the market. Yeah, the building on the market Borington, with other restaurant as well. It's kind of like a food court in the market. So usually there's a lot of people. So yeah, if you come to Hong Kong, that's definitely one thing that you need to try, because I never eat that before. In Malaysia, we didn't eat that kind of animal, I guess. We mostly eat chicken and lamb, chicken, lamb, and cow for the meat. So yeah, so if you're interested, go there, check it out, and see if you are like it, because the taste is quite, it's more on the salty side, but because the rice is bland, right? The rice has no taste, so combine those together is quite good. Alright, the second one, this one is also very famous here in Hong Kong. If you come to Hong Kong, it is definitely one of the places that you need to visit, because it is like a mosque with a canteen, and the canteen is quite good and it's quite cheap. It has a lot of like Chinese food as well as the dim sum. The dim sum is quite good. There's a lot of people which is non-Muslim that came to eat there as well, but most of them are Muslim, because of course dim sum, if you want to eat dim sum, they have lots of variety here in Hong Kong. But for this one, the dim sum for the local, for the halal food is quite good, and the price is quite cheap. I went there a lot of times already because it's easier, it's nearby my office. If you didn't know, Borington Market and the mosque is near the Times Square. So if you ever come to Times Square here in Hong Kong, you can stop by in the market for duck, and then you go pray at the, I think the name is Amar Mosque. Like the dim sums is around $15 to $20 per dish, and they have like few, of course, not one dim sum. They have few, so that's that. And then you can have like fried rice only for $40, or you can have any other dishes for only like $40 or $30. It depends on the portions and on what type of food that you are ordering. So yeah, it's quite cheap and it's quite good. So, Canteen, they close at 4 So if you want to go eat there, you need to go between 11 to 4 to eat all the food, or if not, I think they open at 10, but at 10 they only have like the dim sums. Other than like for the fry stuff, I think it's gonna be like lunch and after, and they close at 4. The third one is Istanbul. Istanbul is more on a little bit more expensive because I don't know why, but yeah, it serves like a Turkish food. I like to eat the burgers there. The burgers there is really good, especially the chicken one. I put like the picture. You know, you can see all the pictures and the menus there. My favorite dishes there is the burger and one of their rice with chicken as well, because the chicken they grill, which is like really good. I like it. But bear in mind that generally the food in Hong Kong is more expensive at night, because they put like the service charge I think after 6 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to save some money, if you come to Hong Kong, eat more on lunchtime, or maybe buy 2 set of dishes so that you can eat the same thing at night. You just come home and reheat it on the oven or something. And the couple that serve there is lovely as well. So yeah. The fourth one is Aladdin. Aladdin is more on the like Indian food. Usually we eat there for curry. If we didn't want to eat curry at Waikiki restaurants, we went to this Aladdin, and they have like a naan bread. They have like the chicken. They have the prata. So it's more on the like Indian type of food. So this is what I recommend if you want to try like Indian food, but more on the cheaper version compared to the Munch Masala, the one that I shared last time. That one is more on the expensive side, but this one is more like on the cheaper side, and they have lots more variety of like type of curry, I guess. The food there is quite simple. It's just the curry and the rice, or the curry with the naan bread, or the curry with the prata bread, I think. So it doesn't really have complex food. It's just very simple, straightforward. If you want like lamb, mutton, or chicken, you know, it's just the same basic thing, but you know, they have like quite a lot of like choices if you're interested. So, and it's quite cheap. I think if you went there for a lunch set, you can get like $60 curry with the rice and the curry, rice, and the drinks. So yeah, usually I go there for the sets. I'll put, of course, the picture or the links in the down bar. If you're interested, you can go check it out. Alright, so last but not least is Warung Malang. This is like the Indonesian food, the Indonesian restaurant that serve like Indonesian food, which is like similar to Malaysian food as well. Not the same, but it's similar. You can get like nasi campur, like how to say, like in English, I think is the mix dishes, because they have like in the counter which one that you can choose. You can mix all of them. You get like few for all of them that you can choose 3 types of dishes with the rice, and it will cost you only like $50. Or you can eat soto, or even what we call it. If I crave for nasi campur, I went there to Warung Malang. This restaurant located on the 2nd floor. I'm not sure if they have like the lift. If you are, if you're older, you want to be there, you might want to use that. But yeah, it's on the 2nd floor, so you might want to put that in mind. And it's kind of, I mean, like you can't really see it from outside compared to all of this one. But of course, I'll put all the information below. So that's the 5 affordable halal restaurants here in Hong Kong. So I hope this is helpful if you come to Hong Kong and if you are looking for the halal restaurants. If you have any questions and stuff, let me know. I have other videos that within these living in Hong Kong series, and I have my traveling series coming up, because if you didn't know, I'm going to Europe next month. It's gonna be like 2 weeks there. I wish it's gonna be longer, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.